A work-free weekend in the life of an international student who is preparing for exams. Hi guys, it's the village girl. Come with me to the Kobenhavn Library as I study with my friend JC's for our exams. So I woke up this Saturday morning. I didn't have any work shift and I decided to prepare myself for me and my friend to go and read in the library since we couldn't study at home due to distractions and so many other things. So in my bag, I am packing my laptop, of course. I'm packing some books, some papers for my notes, my umbrella because the Danish weather is very unpredictable. I need a charger for my laptop battery. I need a cap and my food because I'll be taking long, and some fruits for me to take along with me to study. So after I packed my bag, I'd bathed already before packing my bag. I dressed up and it was just for me to pack my things for me to go to. So this is how I looked like on that Saturday. Wore my bag, and off I went to the Kobenhavn Library. I just had to oil my lips because I didn't want to do any makeup on my face. So my face was just looking natural. So when I opened the door outside, I noticed it was warm and not so cold as I thought because I didn't check my weather updates for the day. So I took to the streets and I was already going. While I went, I was looking all dressed up and confident. I was in the elevator just trying to admire myself and to affirm myself that anything that comes to me for the day, I am up to the task. So I reached downstairs and I walked to the bus stop that was going to take me to where I was going to. Now, when I walked to the bus stop, I spent like 2 to 3 minutes and my bus was there. So I entered the bus like every other person. And then I was still, just enjoying the environment. It's fall and the leaves are falling already. So while I was in the bus, there was this man who entered and he really didn't seem mentally stable, but he offered me a kind gesture and I was so happy. So he was drinking whatever he was drinking, and when he entered the bus, he gave me some. Then when I came here, oh my god, this is Van Loose. I saw people selling things, and you know me with Kako. I tried checking around, but I didn't see anything that I wanted. So I headed straight to the metro station at Van Loose. And when I entered, since it was Saturday, it was so empty. Danish people really don't work during the weekend. So it was so empty and there were just few people inside. So after about few minutes, I came to the Norrport station where the metro left me, and I had to take the elevator to go up to the main street that I wanted to go to. So this is me walking to the elevator because I didn't want to take the escalator or climb the stairs. I just wanted to go straight up. So I met this woman here who was also waiting for the elevator, and both of us entered and it took us up straight upstairs. Now, this is one good thing with Denmark. We have places that are accessible to even those who are living with disabilities. This is only for those who are living with disabilities or those who are hearing. If you're using your wheelchair, you can just enter into the elevator and it's going to take you up rather than using the stairs. This is one good thing with Denmark. They make sure that everybody is treated equally. So this is Norrport. I was really enjoying the view that I was seeing. I was using my Google Maps because that was the first time I was going to the library. So I was using the Google Maps to lead me there. And then while I was going, I noticed that there were a lot of people who were in the streets and they looked like tourists, not necessarily Danish people. Now here, places are already getting cold and you see everybody wearing thick clothes, unlike some few weeks ago when people were, all in their beach wear and all of that. So I was also admiring the shops that I saw. Finally, I got to the library and then I entered and I was marveled by, what I saw. I headed to looking for JC upstairs, and finally I met JC's, and then I started setting up. So while I was setting up, she had already settled down. Then she offered me some chips, and then I had to open it. I didn't know how to open it, so I was begging her to teach me how to do it. Jessis and I then went ahead to set the rules for how we were going to study for the day. So if Jessie talk for me before 11:50, I take chips. And if you talk for me, if I talk for you, you take my chips. So you get what friend, go through the slides, and then I'll come back after 20 minutes to explain for each other way to understand. So after studying for 20 minutes, we then came back to explain to each other what we understood. So we're going topic by topic because Jessie and I are doing the same thing at Roskilde University, although she's a tourist and I'm a communications person. Yeah, so she really explained to me what we understood. And then for my break, after we had eaten, I had to go around. I went to use the restroom, and then I just decided to take a beautiful view of the library because it was really marveling. Now, if you have a residence permit or you're living in Copenhagen, you don't need to pay anything to come and study in this library. So after we studied for more than 3 to 4 hours, we decided to go home, because our brains were exhausted already, but at least we covered 3 topics for the day and hoping to meet again another time. So then we were going back, and I also decided to do more videos for you guys so that you can have a view of how the library in Copenhagen looks like. Now, this is not the only library in Copenhagen. This is like, I don't want to say national library. Okay, like for people who don't go to school or who don't do anything, you just come to the library. They have a reading culture. You can just come here and read. Schools also have their libraries. Like if you go to Copenhagen University, they have a library. To Roskilde University, so every university has a library, but this is like a library for everybody who is living in Copenhagen. If you just enter there, nobody is going to ask you any questions, but if you need anything, you just go to the librarians who are there, and you ask your question. So after that, we were taking our pictures because we came in individually and we didn't have time to take the pictures when we came. So we were just taking our pictures and videos there. And then we went to Norreport and I tried doing my hi guys, but the English people didn't want to talk to me because it's already cold and depression is setting in already. So after that, remember, I saw some shoes when I was coming, so I decided to come and pick up some of these shoes. I decided to come and buy them, and Laura sponsored the buying for today. So shout out to Laura Boo, my sweet baby. Laura paid for these 2 shoes because I sent her the video and told her I saw beautiful things. And then Jesse and I decided to go to Burger King because we really had a lot of time that day. We spent a lot of time together and we're getting hungry already. So Jesse and I went to Burger King and we went to order something. Me, I like McDonald's, but Jesse likes Burger King, so I just decided to go with what Jesse's wanted. And then after we ordered, we chose to eat in and not take it home. So I went to collect the orders and we ordered fries, burger. Jesse's took some chicken nuggets, and then they gave us some milkshake. Yeah, it's not, I know people are going to be complaining that it's going to give you a lot of fat, and I eat this just once in a while. At times I eat it just once a month, or I can go for 2 months without eating this. I eat this on rare occasions. So I tasted the fries and it was really salty, and that's why I always go for. So we ate and then we left and went home. So that was how our day looked like. We came home, we rested. I hope you loved the videos. Let me know if you have any questions about Denmark or you loved anything you see there. See you guys. It's Eduke, the village girl, always bringing you the Danish vibes.